Greetings, everyone. The Wizards playing host to an Eastern. Conference game here in Washington. Sit back and enjoy this presentation of NBA basketball on 2K Sports. With Greg Anthony and Richard Jefferson, this is Kevin Harlan. On the sidelines tonight, Allie LaForce. A good game here would get this road trip started confidently for the Cavaliers.
And guys, this is what I call one of those boomerang road trips. I mean, it's not long, but they'll have a chance to get some things done here.
Now here's Johnson. Shot clock at 5. McCain's shot is off. And in 2028, Cleveland poised, GA, to welcome the WNBA's 16th franchise.
Reviving the name and branding of the Cleveland Rockers, one of the W's inaugural teams that folded back in 2003, soon back on stage after a quarter-century hiatus.
It's just too easy for Mobley. This man, he's quick off the floor. He's got a 7'4" wingspan. Look, this man finishes the way he was built.
And it's Price missing. Let's check in now with our Allie LaForce, who's got a story for us. Allie?
Earlier, I spoke with Brian Keefe. We discussed Evan Mobley and how we wanted to defend him coming into this matchup. He said, quote, to make him settle for jumpers, we don't want him getting easy buckets or deep inside positioning. That's when you get into trouble. We'll see how good the resilience is against him tonight. Kevin, back to you.
Okay, Allie, thank you. Four on the shot clock. And he makes good on the layup.
I like the intention, the focus, finding a way to make it work inside.
Here's McCain. He provides a good amount of offense for the team, averaging around 11.5 points a game. Pass to Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
And at 7'1", Sarr makes dunking look easy. The defense has to push him further from the rim.
Here's Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
While he's a bit undersized for a forward, he more than makes up for it with his balance.
To the inside. Here's Sarr. Uses the glass to finish the layup.
This is where Sarr wants to be, right under the hoop, within easy reach of the basket.
And Davis sends it back. And for the ball out of bounds, Davis touched it last. Here's Thompson. And it's Thompson with the jam. Washington trailing. To the middle. And it's slammed in by Davis.
And let's not forget about his athleticism. Dominant above the rim. Davis knows how to use his size to his advantage.
What's the screen? Now here's Thompson. He's definitely a factor in their offense, averaging 12 points a game.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Easy possessions like that literally are just a gift. You just dream of them. He'll gladly take those.
And not allowing the shooter even an inch of breathing room on that one.
I'm sure they'll think twice about shooting against him next time.
And here in the first quarter, with a little over 3.5 minutes played, for three, Beasley.
And good contest right there from Vaccaro, using that size as a distraction on defense.
And it's Davis missing.
Give the defender credit, willing to challenge the shot. Lots of other guys just let them score there.
Stewart misses.
They say it's a make-or-miss league, and there's sometimes that you miss.
In the corner, it's McCain. To the paint. Sarr. Mobley with the block.
And whenever Mobley is out there on D, you have to be aware of where he is.
And Mobley throws it down.
And guys, he's not an easy man to stop when he's got the rim in his sights.
Never has been, never will be. He is a determined finisher. Here's Sarr. Taking a look at his stats, he's averaging around 7.5 points a game. Here's Johnson. It's hauled in by the Cavaliers. So, Greg, when you're in the first game of a back-to-back, how much focus slips into already looking towards the second game?
Well, from a player's perspective, not much. But from the view of a coach, it has to creep in some in terms of making sure you don't overplay your stars. An explosive player, Thompson has serious leaping ability, and that comes in handy around the basket.
And a chance to catch up on some numbers here. Scoring breakdown for Cleveland.
Well, they're off to a good start getting it inside and scoring at close range. Solid fundamentals so far in this one.
And I've really liked how they've moved the ball tonight. Because of this selfless approach, they are piling up the assists.
Mobley is screened. And it's Price missing. Wizards trailed by 6. Back to Davis. Stewart with the steal. Here's Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Making it look easy. Mobley using that size at the rim.
Pass to McCain. On the wing, Davis. Six on the shot clock. To stop the drought. Mobley with the block.
Such long arms. Mobley is tough to do anything against.
Displaying intensity right off the opening tip, especially on the offensive end.
They came out swinging, really setting the tone on offense, and the opposition has not been able to respond.
And the Cavaliers with possession here, following the bucket by the Wizards. Price looking it over. It's stolen by McCain. And here's the fast break. Davis leading the way. Beasley with the rebound.
His consistency just hasn't been there this quarter in terms of his shooting.
A two-way star, AD has led the league in shot blocking on multiple occasions.
Back to Thompson. Just 5 on the clock. Cleveland needs to get a shot off here. And there's the 3-second call, this one on the defense. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
And so far this season, shooting at a 75% clip from the line.
And so he hits the technical free throw. Now here's Beasley. Still yet to score. Inside. Here's Mobley. Nice fake, but the layup off the mark.
A team's rebounding is a great measure of its energy, and theirs has been terrific here in the first quarter.
The Cavaliers leading by 9. High post Stewart. Down low. And Mobley throws it down hard.
Oh, go ahead, big fella. Throw it down. Mobley showing off that incredible balance.
And the call on the shot that sends him to the line.
Seconds first.
So far in the game, he's 0 of 2 at the line.
Team foul. At the line for the Wizards, Andrew Nembhard.
That free throw, good from Nembhard. And so, Sean Sweeney calls a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. He's perfect from the line this time. And here's James. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They have a 9-point lead. Left side, Smart. Back to James.
2 minutes remaining in the first quarter.
Just 4 to shoot. Connect. No good.
And you don't want to give up that kind of look too often.
Pass to Walker. Driving to the basket. And Ball sends it back. The Cavaliers leading by 9. .125 left to play in the first quarter. Outside, Smart. And a miss there on the triple.
And they've come out with a take-no-prisoners approach on the glass here tonight, guys.
Let's go to the sideline and see what Allie LaForce has dug up for us. Allie, take it away.
Thanks a lot. The Wizards are letting their young guys learn on the fly. Guard Bub Carrington said, the whole organization communicates to us often. We drafted you guys for a reason, they say. Don't be scared to make a mistake. Play your game, use the things that got you here, and see if it sticks. Back to you.
Learning on the job. All right, Allie, we thank you very much. Henry misses. .35 seconds left from the first quarter of the game. And it's Connect in the corner. No good with the triple.
Good job by the D to stay with him and make that a tough 3.
Here's Henry. Takes it inside. Here's Holmes. And Holmes throws it down.
When he's on the floor, offensive rebounding is always going to be a strength for them.
Greg, he keeps so many possessions alive, doesn't he?
Yeah, you can feel Coach smiling on the sidelines with every offensive board.
And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers holding on to an 8-point lead heading into the break. And they've done a phenomenal job down low. So many of their points coming right at the rim. And we'll be right back after this. And if you're just joining us, we've played through one quarter in this one. And from what you guys have seen so far from Cleveland, what's your take?
Just a terrific first quarter, sparked really by their unselfishness.
They are playing for one another and focusing on making winning plays. You love to see it.
Cleveland leading by 8. Now here's James. Still scoreless. Pass to Connect. Here's Smart. Off target from outside. Here's Washington now. To the paint. Here's Henry. And rebounded by Connect. And so here's Cleveland. They've led by as many as 11 points. A shot by Nembhard and nobody around. Here's Davis. Oh, he misses the dunk.
And you're just not going to see him do that very often. Usually when he rises up, there's a guarantee it's going down.
Oh, nice pass there by James. His teammates really will appreciate his ability to facilitate.
Davis. Over Bull. And Davis gets it to go.
And they keep hammering away at him inside, forcing the ball into the paint.
And over 3 years in high school, Anthony Davis shot up from being 6'2" to 6'10". But, Greg, he brought those guard skills with him.
And, Kevin, that transformation as a pro also significant. Adding over 30 pounds to his frame. And with his wingspan over 7'5", he is a physical presence.
Well, look, it's no secret that Davis can be a dominant figure on the glass, and he just turns rebounds into points so easily.
It's Connect on the wing. Shoots over Henry. Connect. No good.
No other way to put it. Just a poor shooting performance for him, but luckily his teammates have picked up the slack.
Here's Smart. Nothing on the board. And for those of you just joining us, we're almost 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Screen by Bull. Left side, Smart. On the clock. Over Carrington. Smart misses.
And the defense was right on him there. Nice contest.
Nembhard for three. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Now just a 4-point Cleveland lead. Now Connect. He's got 6. James right side. From outside the arc. Rebounded by the Wizards. Things really clicking for him at the offensive end.
They're making good decisions, not wasting these opportunities.
Pass to Walker. On the wing, Carrington. Fires the 3. Walker's shot is off.
I'm shocked that didn't turn into 3 points. I mean, he makes you pay on those nearly every time.
Terrific job pushing the ball in transition. Marcus Smart coming away with an easy bucket.
And the call will be against Bronny James. That is his first foul of the game.
First team foul. Substitution.
Here's Banchero. No scoring in this one. To the left side wing. That one drops for him.
And for his position, Banchero, great vision and willingness to make the extra pass.
Thompson outside. Pass to Mobley. It's stolen by Banchero. It's Nembhard on the wing. 5 points in the game.
Yeah, clearly he hadn't established position there.
First personal foul. Second team foul. Substitution.
Inside. Outside for Davis. Pass to Nembhard. Clock is at 3. There's the 3. It's good from long range. Now just a 1-point Cavalier lead.
Pick works well there. Not much resistance from the D.
Yeah, that just comes down to a lack of effort. The defender has to do a better job fighting through the screen.
Now Stewart. That's in, coming off the assist from Thompson. Stewart's got 6.
The real come at us, and we're coming right back at you.
Yeah, I love the competitive fire right there. You drain a triple on us, and I'm coming for my revenge.
So you think about game preparation for an opponent. Richard, how different is that in the regular season versus the playoffs?
Oh, there's a significant difference. Not as much time in the regular season. You could be coming off 4 games in 5 nights. But in the playoffs, there is so much detail position by position.
And his athleticism is really off the charts. Love seeing Thompson punching home like that.
And that one's good. Price.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
Davis sets a screen. Driving inside. And the shot goes in. Nembhard's got 8 points in the quarter.
And giving up some inches inside, but makes up for it with an aggressive style.
Yeah, you can give up some size, but that shows you how fearless he is, willing to attack the basket no matter who is in front of him.
But he just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA, the lead is what it is right now.
Yeah, it's going to take better rim protection than that if they're going to climb out of this hole.
Here's Davis. Tries it again. It's hauled in by Stewart.
And you don't see that every day. Usually he'll convert when he gets that close to the rim.
And here's Price. His scoring totals are something to take note of. He's averaging over 19 points a game. Price with the steal. To the middle. Pass to Mobley. And Sarr pulls it down. Wizards trailed by 7. It's McCain on the wing. And the layup is good. McCain's got 5 points so far.
He's someone opposing defenses have a hard time game planning for.
And so Sean Sweeney calls a timeout. Coach needs a moment to talk things over. James will bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. They've led by as many as 11 points. Pass to connect. That one goes. Count it. He's got 8.
Yeah, the chemistry has been terrific. Really impressed with their offensive execution.
Cleveland leading by 7. It's Drummond, top of the key. And Drummond throws it down.
Once Drummond gets the ball there, you can kiss it goodbye.
McCain with the ball. He has 5.
2 minutes. 2 minutes remaining in the second quarter. 2 minutes.
Banchero, right side. Sarr's shot is off.
And we haven't seen them get to the line as much here in the second quarter. They might be settling a tad too much offensively.
Pass to connect. 5 to shoot. James with it. He's picked up by Walker from the baseline. And he didn't get quite enough under that one. And the big fella, Alexander, showing promise. Craig, especially at the defensive end of the floor.
Yeah, I mean, great mobility for a 7-footer. That's invaluable for a big man in today's game. And has the makings of a modern offensive game as well.
Back to Smart. Fires the 3. Rebound by the Wizards. There's 48 seconds left to play here in the half. Pass to Sarr. Pulls up on the wing. And too long on the shot.
I don't know if he got in his own head there or what, because the defense can't really take credit for that miss.
Here's Connect. He's got 8. Over McCain. And another miss by Cleveland. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Out of bounds. Cleveland will take possession.
Substitution on the court.
5 seconds left here in the second. And so it's the Cleveland Cavaliers heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. Their defense has been active and effective. We'll take a quick break and then back to the action here. And we've got third quarter of basketball for you. 2 quarters in the books. Here is Price. To the inside. And the dunk by Stewart.
Oh, I love that possession for them, ending with an assisted bucket.
And Caro outside. Pass to Saw. And here is Davis. Shot clock at 6. Thompson with the rebound.
Gotta find easier shots when you're already struggling. That's not gonna get it.
Great teamwork punctuated by a strong finish.
Yeah, that's nice execution, running with purpose and creating an easy scoring opportunity off the break.
Right now, let's take a second to catch up with Allie LaForce on the sidelines.
Thanks a lot. Well, Paolo Banchero has the Seattle skyline tattooed on his shoulder, and he says guys from there naturally have a chip on our shoulder because we feel like we're not seen as much as some of the other places around the country. Being born and raised, my mom and dad from there, it's in my blood. Guys?
A lot of pride in his hometown. Thanks a lot, Allie. The Cavaliers have gone 1 for 1, making their previous attempt at the line. When you think about what makes Evan Mobley such a special talent, Richard, what comes to mind for you?
Well, his defense is already outstanding for a player of his age, and so seeing him add another Defensive Player of the Year award in years to come, that's what he needs to do. He needs to continue to be an anchor.
A nice shot by Mobley. Mobley's got the lead up to 13 now for Cleveland.
And really keeping the ball hopping around here offensively.
A nice shot by McCain.
And they get one. Now 1 of 5 here in the third.
Thompson looking for an opening.
So fast of foot on the run. Sear, tough to catch.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
First personal.
That one on Mobley.
First team.
For Washington, they have made 3 of their first 5 foul shots tonight.
Only shooting 71 really on the season, so there is plenty of room for improvement.
And it's Thompson with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. Since the second half started, they've only given up 3 points. And the layup's good off the glass. Thompson's got 12 in the game.
And that's 10 straight points in the paint. The defense, nowhere to be found.
Banchero inside to the paint. Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
He just powered that one down.
One of the game's top dunkers. Here's Price. Pass to Mobley. And Mobley throws it down.
Everyone on his team has to be loving this. Great to see Mobley finding his offensive rhythm.
Cleveland leading by 14. The drive by Price. Now, here's Thompson. He's got 12. Back to Price. Jacks up a 3. Anthony Davis with the rebound.
And he didn't punish them for the weak coverage there, but they can't count on him to continue missing.
And here's Cleveland. So it's off to Brooklyn after this game as they have the next to look forward to. That matchup falls in the middle game of this 3-game trip. Here's Price. Banked in off the glass. 6 points for him. Wizards trailed by 16. And so it looks like Washington will retain possession here. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Here's Song. 6 points for him. Johnson with it. Picked up by Thompson. And Sarr throws it down.
Just a textbook lead pass right there, putting it right where it needed to be.
Pass to Connect. Back to Price. And it's Connect in the corner. Off target from three-point range. Here's Washington. It's a 14-point game. Banchero, that's good.
And how about the footwork and body positioning of Banchero makes him so tough to guard down low.
And so Sean Sweeney calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute here to get things straightened out. The Cavaliers leading by 12. Now Price. He's got 6. Five on the clock. And another miss by Cleveland. Johnson outside. Pass to Banchero. Here's Sarr. That ball's nice feed that time from Banchero. Sarr's got 10.
No doubt about it. He has done a ton to help his team, but he's going to have to do even more if they want to have a chance to get back in this.
And that one's good. Price.
And the lack of effort to fight over the screen there makes that an easy shot.
Yeah, as soon as these guys feel contact, they are just disappearing like they're not even there. You got to show some fire and keep defending.
And here's Thompson. He's got 12. And Sarr pulls it down. Here's Banchero. Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a three-point play.
And we're seeing some great ball movement out of this group, guys.
And a moment now to quickly take a look at the offensive approach for the Wizards.
I'm liking the throwback approach. They're making use of the mid-range area and inflicting major damage there.
And I'll tell you, the energy they've shown in the open floor, boy, it has been terrific. Doing a phenomenal job converting in those situations.
Here's Bull, and he gets the whistle for the 3-second call. And the Wizards with possession. Stringing it together. They've got an 11-2 run going. Knocks it loose. Pass to Nembhard. Banchero inside. Thompson with the rebound. Cleveland leading by 7. Banchero outside. Shoots over Connect. Here's Henry. Second chance effort. Yep, that one goes in there. Henry's got his second basket.
And you got to love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Pass to Connect. On the wing. That's good, and it's Price with the assist. And that's now 10 points for Dalton Connect. Nemhard with it. He's got 10. And Bowles sends it back. Here's Connect. Back to Price. Pass to Connect. Here's the three. Yes, it is. Scored that as a bucket. Number 5 on a 5 for 11 night.
And when you need a bucket from outside, Connect is your man.
And that one's good, Henry.
If you're not right up there on him, oh, he's going to make you pay.
Here's Price. Rebounded by the Wizards. Here's Washington. They're on a 16-7 run. And Bowles sends it back. An easy 2 points on the layup. And the Cavaliers lead by 9. And we'll get a look at how the hustle stat game has been going for the Cavaliers.
All you have to do is look at one stat, and that is their block numbers. It tells you how tight their D has been. They've been going out of their way to smother the defense.
And another thing, guys, they've dominated on fast breaks tonight, outrunning their opponent the entire game.
Here's Nemhard. 10 points for him. Off target with the free throw line, Jay. Now, here's Price. .34 seconds left in the third. And a missed layup. Wizards trailed by 9. Here's Henry. They get it back. And the dunk by Walker.
The motor of Walker, keeping the possession alive, fighting for those points.
Now Price. It could go. And that would have counted, but his shot was off the mark this time. And we've reached the end of the third.
60. Cleveland, 67.
Fourth quarter of action is upon us. Thanks as always for joining us. And so it's Washington with it. They trail by 7. Carrington with the ball. Here's Henry. It's hauled in by Thibault. Here's Higgins. Three-pointer. No good that time. Now Nemhard. Pass to Henry. Back to Nemhard. Clock at 4. Over Thibault. It's rebounded by Cleveland. At one point, they led by 16. Here's Smart. Off target at the rim.
And they're up right now, but it hasn't been because of him. He's really struggled on offense.
Traps in the tray.
The defenders need to recognize the importance of staying on him as we get into crunch time.
Down low. Here's Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
Oh, he just punches that one down with a fury.
Rubs it in a little deeper with the hanging finish.
Cleveland foul.
Wizards making a switch here.
First personal foul. First team foul.
And we've made our way through just over a minute and a half in this fourth quarter. And there's the foul on the shot. He'll go to the line for 2.
Cleveland foul.
First free throw is good.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
And he makes both free throws. And so Sean Sweeney calls a timeout. He made the decision to huddle up with his guys and talk about strategy. And let's go to the sideline. Here's Allen.
I was able to listen in on what the Cavaliers coach was going over with his team. He told them, no time to celebrate. The work is not finished. We've got to stick with it and keep growing what we've got here. Words of wisdom for his squad. Back to you.
All right, Allie, thanks. The kick out to Mobley. Some nice passing by Cleveland here. A three-pointer is right on target. Beasley's got himself on the board with 3 there.
One thing I really like about Asar Thompson, he's a team-first guy, always willing to make the extra pass.
And really the defense fouling there to prevent the layup, but that's exactly what you need to do.
At the line.
Wow, what, did he have something in his eye on that shot?
Normally he sinks all of his free throws. The defense got lucky there. Love to see him inside passing like this, as well as guys being on the same page.
Pass to Banchero. And he drops in the layup off the glass.
You can see the change in approach from him since the break. He's been a menace after being held scoreless in the first half.
Now, here's Stewart. And the dunk by Stewart.
Yeah, he's shown terrific control of the pace and the rhythm of this offense.
He's locked in with his teammates right now, setting guys up in perfect position.
Lets the 3 fly. Nembhard grabs the board.
He hit 1 3 in the first half, but he hasn't had anything since.
Pass to Banchero. And here is Davis. Here's Henry. Lots of room.
Yeah, it feels like he's forcing things, which will happen. He's trying to help his team.
And Thompson throws it down.
And when he lets the athleticism take over, Thompson can do almost anything.
Pass to Henry. From the arc. Hands it from downtown. Henry's got a pair of threes here in the fourth quarter for the Wizards. And so Sean Sweeney calls a timeout. He's going to make some adjustments to the game plan. And here's Price. He brings it up for the Cavaliers. At one point, they led by 16. Out to Thompson. Clock at 6. Going inside. And Thompson slams it home.
Wow, and that sort of showmanship is just deflating right now to a team trying to get back into a game like this.
Ouch, Greg, that is definitely an emphasis jam. A big apostrophe or exclamation point, maybe even a question mark. McCain gets a wide open look. No good on the quick 3. Back to Thompson. Pass to Drummond. 6 to shoot. Inside. And it's good. 2 points. And the Cavaliers lead by 12.
And it's coming easy for them right now. 5 baskets in a row in the paint.
Now Banchero. And another miss by Washington. And here's Price. Fires from deep. That shot misses.
And on an open look like that, he's very gifted at making the weak coverage pay. And another great rebound there. I mean, he's pulled down a ton of them, and the size issue has not been a problem here today.
And so it's Washington with it. A 12-point game. And here's Davis for 3. Here's Sarr. And Sarr throws it down.
And when you ask the coaches about Sarr, they rave about his motor.
And so Sean Sweeney calls a timeout. Coach is going to talk some things over with the team. Might be seeing something to adjust. And the Cavaliers making a change here. Here's Higgins.
Substitution on the court.
It's Connect on the wing. And another miss by Cleveland. Wizards trailed by 10, and so they choose to intentionally foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
That one is off.
There is no question Davis is a top 10 talent in this league when healthy. But unfortunately, he's dealt with several injuries throughout the years.
Cleveland leading by 10. And that's going to be a turnover. They call him for 8 seconds. Now off the inbound. It's rebounded by Cleveland. Drummond up top. Rebound by Paolo Banchero.
And if you ask me what percentage of the time he's making that shot, my answer would be in the single digits.
And those are the type of shots that just drive coaches crazy. Like, I wouldn't be shocked to see him sitting on the bench if he tries that bad boy again.
And you watch Paolo Banchero. GA, offensively, he is a load to deal with.
Yeah, I mean, he can cross you up, hit you with the spin move, score over either shoulder. This young man is a force.
To the wing on the left. It's stolen by Davis. Here's Banchero. And that one falls, coming off of Davis's feed. Banchero's got 10 points in just the second half. No one near Drummond as he lets it go. His three-pointer's off the mark. Pass to Song. Oh, great touch off the pass.
And would you say the offense is coming around for Sarr? He is doing it all tonight.
And so Sean Sweeney calls a timeout. Coach is going to take a few minutes to regroup and go over the strategy. And here's Price. He brings it up for the Cleveland Cavaliers. At one point, they led by 16. Unloads from 9. Davis pulls it down.
Nothing is going his way in this half offensively. Really having a hard time finding his shot.
Johnson. Oh, and he cannot get the layup. Cleveland leading by 5. Now, here's Price. It's stolen by Johnson. 3-on-3. Banchero. And the shot goes in.
He better get used to these late game scenarios. Banchero getting a nice taste of it right there.
Stewart a screen. Here's Mobley. It's blocked. Now Davis. Big time jam. He was ready to receive and deliver.
Davis wants the ball in these big moments, and his ability to deliver is what makes him a special player.
Thompson. Outside Mobley. No good again that time. What an opportunity here.
Yeah, chance to take the lead. This is huge.
Huge shot there, and the crowd knows it.
Yeah, you gotta love hearing a crowd get this fired up.
Knocked away. Sarr with it. Here's Davis. Rebounded by Beasley. And here comes the break. Can't get it to go. Here's Washington. They lead by 1. Johnson outside. Now Banchero. No good on the layup. quickly. Davis pulls it down. Here's Thompson. Stewart outside. Down to 5 on the shot clock. Another chance here. Oh, the dunk!
And you can't get a bigger bucket than that.
What a huge play coming through when it matters most.
Now Banchero. For the win. And so it's Cleveland who comes out on top here. This win, such a...